Kendall Jenner, the supermodel who has strutted down the most prestigious runways and graced the covers of high-fashion magazines, is no stranger to the limelight. She's known for her grace, beauty, and poise, qualities that have made her one of the most famous models in the world. But even the most glamorous of superstars have their moments of unglamorous chaos. On one otherwise peaceful day, Kendall found herself in an unexpectedly hilarious predicament. What was meant to be a quick, casual stroll with her beloved dog turned into a scene of frantic chasing, a dash of embarrassment, and an unforgettable moment that no one could have predicted. Kendall Jenner, chic outfit and all, found herself in a full-blown dog-chasing frenzy, proving that even supermodels can have moments of pure, unfiltered human chaos. Let's dive into the story of Kendall Jenner and the dog walker incident, when the supermodel lost her dog and caused a scene in the middle of the street. The peaceful start. It started like any other ordinary afternoon. Kendall Jenner was enjoying a rare day off from her busy schedule of photo shoots, runway shows, and glamorous events. She had recently adopted a cute, energetic dog that she loved to take on walks around her neighborhood. Today, she decided to keep things simple. No paparazzi, no fancy outfits, just a quick stroll in the park with her furry friend. Dressed casually in a chic athleisure outfit, black leggings, a comfy sweatshirt, and oversized sunglasses, Kendall was ready for a relaxing walk in the sunshine. She loved the simplicity of it. The fresh air, the peace, and the quiet moments with her dog were always a much-needed escape from her high-profile life. But little did she know, what seemed like a routine walk was about to turn into a chaotic scene that would make her forget all about her supermodel status. The slip of the leash. Kendall and her dog trotted along the sidewalk, enjoying the tranquility of the neighborhood. The dog, full of energy, trotted ahead while Kendall kept a casual grip on the leash. It was a perfect moment, one of those rare instances when she could simply exist as a person and not a celebrity. She was laughing at her dog's antics, smiling at the joy of being out in the fresh air. When it happened, the dreaded leash slip. The dog, noticing a squirrel a few feet away, suddenly yanked the leash out of Kendall's hand with lightning speed. For a split second, Kendall's grip loosened, and before she could even react, the dog was off, zooming down the street with no sign of slowing down. Kendall stood frozen in shock. She couldn't believe it. The dog, so full of energy, was running wild, darting between parked cars and heading straight for the main road. Kendall's heart raced in panic. She hadn't expected this. The chase begins. Now, Kendall was no stranger to a fast-paced life. But this wasn't the type of sprint she was used to. In a split second, the calm and composed supermodel turned into a woman on a mission. In her chic black leggings, oversized sunglasses, and stylish sneakers, she took off after her dog. Oh no, she thought. She had to catch up. This was getting out of hand. Come back here, she shouted, trying to maintain some dignity as she ran down the street. But the dog, completely oblivious to the chaos unfolding behind him, was having the time of his life. He darted between cars and dashed across the sidewalk, making it impossible for Kendall to catch up. She was running as fast as she could, but every time she thought she was getting closer, the dog sprinted ahead. Kendall's heart was pounding, and she could feel her breath quicken. "This is so not what I had in mind for today," she muttered under her breath, her hair bouncing wildly as she tried to navigate the street in her stylish but not very practical outfit. Mid-story break. Before we continue with Kendall's wild chase, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you're loving this chaotic, hilarious story, make sure to stick around for more celebrity adventures, unexpected moments, and funny stories you won't want to miss. Subscribe now, and let's get back to the chase. The not-so-glorious chase. As Kendall continued to chase after her dog, she started to feel the weight of the situation. Not only was she running down the street in a flurry of unglamorous energy, but she was also gaining the attention of everyone around her. A few joggers and pedestrians were already slowing down, watching the scene unfold with curiosity. Kendall, as calm as she tried to be, couldn't help but feel the eyes on her. The supermodel had gone from a chic stroll to a frantic sprint, and it was far from the graceful image people were used to seeing. She made a sharp turn, hoping to cut the dog off, but the pup had other ideas. He dashed through a small gap between two parked cars, completely out of Kendall's reach. At this point, she had abandoned all attempts at appearing composed. Her sunglasses were now crooked on her face, her sweatshirt was a little disheveled, and her sneakers were making squeaky sounds on the sidewalk as she chased the dog like a scene from a slapstick comedy. "I am not going to lose you," she huffed, a bead of sweat rolling down her forehead. But the dog didn't seem to care, zigzagging around pedestrians and darting across streets with alarming speed. Kendall could feel her pulse racing as she pushed forward, hoping this chase would end soon. The inevitable rescue. After what seemed like an eternity of running, Kendall's moment of desperation came when she saw the dog head straight for a busy intersection. "This is it," she thought, panic setting in. She had to stop him before he crossed the road. Just as she reached the intersection, she grabbed onto the leash, finally, and stopped the dog in his tracks. The little pup looked up at her with a goofy expression as if to say, "What took you so long?" Breathing heavily, Kendall bent over, hands on her knees, and took a moment to catch her breath. The dog sat down obediently, and for the first time in minutes, there was silence. Kendall looked around, realizing she had somehow managed to draw a small crowd of onlookers. A few people approached her, chuckling at the chaotic scene. One person who had witnessed the whole spectacle said with a smile, "I guess that's one way to get a good workout in." Kendall, catching her breath and trying to compose herself, gave a small, sheepish smile. "You have no idea," she replied, still trying to recover from the most unglamorous moment of her life. Kendall Jenner's normal shopping trip had been anything but normal. From the moment the leash slipped from her hand, the situation spiraled into a hilarious chase that was far from the serene afternoon she had imagined. But in the end, the dog was safe, and Kendall had a story that would make anyone laugh. Despite the chaos, she had managed to navigate the situation with humor, and for her fans, it was just another reminder that even supermodels are human, complete with their own moments of embarrassing chaos. If you enjoyed Kendall's hilarious dog chasing adventure, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We've got more stories about your favorite celebrities' funny, unglamorous moments, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.